Welcome to Argentina, a country with amazing landscapes, a lively culture, and incredible variety. Over the next 16 facts, we'll travel from the busy streets of Buenos Aires to the wild areas of Patagonia, finding out what makes this country truly special. Let's start our adventure into the heart of Argentina. At the very bottom of the Americas, where the land finally gives way to the endless expanse of the Southern Ocean, lies Ushuaia. This remarkable city is often called the world's southernmost city, perched on the edge of civilization itself, surrounded by dramatic, snow-capped peaks and the shimmering waters of the Beagle Channel. Ushuaia is a place where the ordinary rules of geography seem to bend, and the sense of remoteness is almost tangible. Ushuaia's story began as a faraway prison colony, a place chosen for its isolation and harsh climate. In the early 20th century, convicts were sent here to serve their sentences, building the foundations of the city as they endured the cold winds and long winters. The old prison buildings still stand as a reminder of those challenging days, echoing with the stories of those who once called this remote outpost home. Today, Ushuaia has transformed into a vibrant gateway for adventure. It's the launching point for explorers and scientists heading to Antarctica, with ships departing regularly from its bustling port. Each year, thousands of travelers arrive, drawn by the promise of icy landscapes and the thrill of venturing further south than most people ever dream. But Ushuaia is not just a place for people. The wild, untamed nature here provides a safe haven for animals like sea lions, who bask on the rocky shores, and Magellanic penguins, who waddle along the beaches with the Marshall Mountains rising behind them. The city's unique location makes it a crossroads for wildlife, where the land, sea, and sky come together in spectacular fashion. With the Marshall Mountains towering above and the Beagle Channel wrapping around its edges, Ushuaia is truly nestled between the extremes of nature. The city's landscape is a dramatic blend of rugged peaks, deep blue waters, and dense forests, creating a setting that feels both protective and wild. Here, city life and wilderness exist side by side. Locals go about their daily routines with the ever-present reminder of nature's power just beyond their doorsteps. The streets are alive with a sense of adventure, as residents and visitors alike embrace the challenges and beauty of living at the edge of the world. Ushuaia stands as a testament to human resilience and adaptability. It's a city shaped by its history, its environment, and the spirit of those who call it home. At the very edge of the world, Ushuaia reminds us that even in the most remote places, life not only survives, it thrives. In the heart of Buenos Aires, a city alive with music and longing, a passionate dance was born: tango. More than just a series of steps, tango is a living, breathing expression of emotion, a language spoken through movement and rhythm. It's a dance that captures the soul of a city and the desires of its people, blending melancholy and hope in every embrace. Tango's story began in the crowded immigrant neighborhoods of Buenos Aires, where people from Europe, Africa, and the countryside came together, bringing their own music, traditions, and dreams. In the dimly lit bars and bustling streets, these influences fused, giving birth to a new dance that spoke of longing, loss, and the search for connection. Over time, tango's unique blend of cultures and emotions made it famous all over the world, captivating audiences from Paris to Tokyo. Yet, despite its global fame, the true spirit of tango remains in the milongas, the traditional dance halls of Buenos Aires. Here, locals and visitors alike gather night after night, drawn by the music's haunting melodies and the promise of connection. The dance floor becomes a stage for stories of love, heartbreak, and hope, told without words but felt in every step. With every step, every pause, and every glance, tango tells stories of wanting and connecting, of lives intertwined for a fleeting moment. The bandoneon's plaintive notes echo through the night, weaving together the dancer's emotions. It's no wonder that tango has earned its place as a UNESCO intangible cultural heritage, recognized for its power to unite people and express the deepest human feelings. Tango is more than just a dance, it's the heartbeat of Buenos Aires, a symbol of what it means to be Argentine. It's a celebration of passion, resilience, and the enduring human desire to connect, an art form that continues to inspire and move people around the world. Standing tall above Mendoza, Mount Aconcagua is the highest mountain in the Americas at almost 7,000 meters. Called the Stone Sentinel, it challenges climbers with strong winds and amazing views. Its huge size affects the weather and inspires adventurers from all over the world. Aconcagua is a symbol of Argentina's wild, untamed spirit. In the middle of Buenos Aires, Avenida 9 de Julio is known as the world's widest avenue. It's up to 140 meters wide and has the famous obelisco, making it a place for parades, protests, and parties. Crossing it is an adventure in the city, showing the city's endless energy. Here, the pulse of Argentina's capital beats the strongest. Mendoza's sunny vineyards make wines famous around the world, especially Malbec. High upland and melted snow from the Andes create perfect conditions for rich, tasty grapes. The area changing from a desert to a vineyard shows how clever people can be. Mendoza's wine culture is like a journey for your senses through Argentina's landscape. Argentina's name comes from argentum, which is Latin for silver, a nod to early explorers' dreams of finding riches. Even though the legendary Silver Mountain was never found, the rich Pampas became the country's real treasure. The name continues as a symbol of hope and the land's lasting wealth. Argentina's riches are in its soil, not its silver. Argentina's literary history is held up by Jorge Luis Borges, a master of short stories and tricky philosophical puzzles. Borges's works mix reality and fiction, showing the country's deep thinking. Buenos Aires has more bookstores per person than almost any other city, showing a culture that loves written words. Literature is a big part of Argentine life. The asado is Argentina's special barbecue, a social event focused on really good beef. Gauchos and grill masters turn simple cuts of meat into perfectly smoky dishes, bringing friends and family together for hours of talking and celebrating. The asado is more than just a meal. It's a ceremony of patience, skill, and community. Every bite connects Argentines to their land and to each other. It's the taste of national pride. Argentine Spanish, also known as Rio Platense, stands out immediately thanks to its distinctive sh sound, especially in words like lluvia or cale. This pronunciation, called yesmo regalado, is a hallmark of the region and gives the language a musical, almost playful quality that's instantly recognizable to Spanish speakers from other countries. When you walk through the streets of Buenos Aires, you'll hear this sound everywhere, echoing from lively conversations in cafes to friendly exchanges in bustling markets. It's more than just an accent, it's a reflection of the city's vibrant personality and its people's warmth. Another feature that sets Argentine Spanish apart is the use of vos instead of tu for informal address. This isn't just a different word, it comes with its own set of verb conjugations, which can surprise even fluent Spanish speakers from other countries. The vos form is deeply woven into daily life. From friendly chats to pop songs and advertising slogans, this way of speaking preserves traces of old Spanish forms, connecting modern Argentines to their linguistic roots. The use of vos and certain verb endings harken back to centuries past, making Argentine Spanish a living bridge between history and the present. But the language is also constantly evolving, enriched by lunfardo slang, a colorful mix of words and expressions borrowed from Italian, French, African, and indigenous languages. Lunfardo began in the working-class neighborhoods of Buenos Aires, shaped by immigrants who brought their own languages and traditions. Today, it's an essential part of everyday speech, adding flavor and humor to conversations. Words like che used to get someone's attention, and pibe, meaning kid, are heard everywhere, from casual chats among friends to the lyrics of tango songs. These words have become symbols of Argentine identity, instantly connecting people through shared language. The everyday language of Argentina is a living testament to its history as a melting pot of cultures. Each word and phrase carries echoes of the many peoples who have made this country their home, from indigenous communities to waves of European immigrants. In this way, Argentine Spanish is more than just a means of communication. It's a living symbol of national identity, pride, and unity. It brings people together, whether they're cheering at a football match or sharing stories over coffee. To speak Argentine Spanish is to echo centuries of cultural blending, to carry forward the voices of ancestors and neighbors alike, and to celebrate the ever-evolving story of a nation through the words on everyone's lips. Argentina's recent history is shaped by strong figures like Eva Perón, who stood up for the poor and inspired a nation. The Peronist movement changed society, while years of political trouble left deep marks. Stories of struggle, strength, and strong beliefs define Argentina's political scene. The legacy of its famous people continues to shape the country's future. Iguazú Falls, on the border with Brazil, is a roaring show of over 250 waterfalls. The Devil's Throat is the main part, where half the river drops into a loud, deep hole. Surrounded by thick rainforest, the falls are a safe place for wildlife and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Iguazú shows nature's raw power. In Argentina, football is a national obsession, bringing people together and sometimes pulling them apart with unmatched passion. Legends like Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi are seen as heroes, their wins celebrated by millions. The World Cup victories of 1986 and 2022 brought huge waves of national pride. Football is more than a game, it's woven into the very soul of Argentina. Every match is a celebration of identity and hope. Argentina stretches from warm, wet rainforests in the north to cold, polar-like areas in the south. The Pampas, Patagonia, and Tierra del Fuego each have their own distinct landscapes and weather. This variety makes Argentina like a small continent, with a whole world to explore in every region. Few countries have such different environments. In Patagonia's Chubut Valley, a Welsh community thrives, keeping their language and traditions alive since 1865. Settlers changed the dry land with irrigation, starting towns like Gaiman and Trevelyan. Welsh is still spoken, and the yearly Eisteddfod festival celebrates music and literature. This living piece of Wales continues in the heart of South America. It shows how strong a culture can be. Patagonia is a treasure chest for dinosaur bones, home to some of the biggest dinosaurs ever found. Discoveries like Argentinosaurus and Patagotitan have changed how we understand ancient life. Museums show these huge creatures, letting visitors stand in awe of Earth's old rulers. Argentina's land still echoes with the footsteps of giants. Each year, Mendoza hosts the Fiesta Nacional de la Vendimia, a lively celebration of the grape harvest. Parades, music, and the crowning of the Harvest Queen honor the region's wine history. The festival is a joyful tribute to the land, the people, and the culture of wine. It's Mendoza's most loved tradition. Our journey through Argentina shows a land of passion, variety, and wonder. From the high peaks of Aconcagua to the deep drops of Iguazú, each fact is a window into the country's soul. What surprised you the most? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more adventures. Thank you for joining us in discovering the magic of Argentina.